Hello and welcome to this webinar where I will show you how to use the COMET application. First, I would like to introduce a little bit the project COMET. COMET is an ambitious project about the valorization of waste from open local markets. These markets generate a number of waste and its management represents a big challenge for the area. COMET aims to develop solutions for the separate collection and valorization of the organic component waste that are specifically tailored to the needs of open markets in the Mediterranean region. This project has been financially supported under the European Neighbourhood Instrument, Cross-Border Cooperation in the Mediterranean Sea Basin Programme. As you can see, here we have the welcoming page or home page for the application. It consists of different parts that we will go one by one in a little while. I will like to let you know that for some parts of the application, you will need to register through here. We have the section about the project, which gives us some key information about the project. Who we are, this part contains information and links to the partners that are involved with the project. And the news section, which is also accessible without registration. I would like also to mention that you can use this application in different language. You can either select English, which is by default the language, French, or Arabic. We also have different tools related with the project, as it is the tools pages which you need to be registered in at the marketplace. In order to use those tools, you need to register. I already did, so I have my username and my password, but if you don't, you just only need to click on register. Once I did the login, I can already use the tools sections. Here we have the digested calculator tool, which takes as parameters several values. The first one you can choose between volume and dry matter, and then you can insert either custom data or standard default one. Finally, you can choose between a list of crops, and to calculate the fertilization plan, you just need to click, and the backend application will give us as a result the calculated fertilization plan. You can also have a view for the guide on how to use this application, but you can also download the Excel in order to use it and then have access to the warning message, which are not available on the online tool. Also, you might have access to the anaerobic digestion model simulation tools, which in fact there are two different programs. One is the anaerobic digestion model, which is the normal batch, which make a normal simulation for given some parameters. And the other one is the continuous model, which show you the cumulative characterization of the components. In order to access these tools, you need to access the manual of use of each one. And at the very bottom, you can have the link to download one or the other. For these tools, you need to use them on your personal computer. Once you download them and successfully install, you might have access on your desktop as a normal application. This is the first one, the batch processor. You just need to enter some values and select the season of waste. After clicking Start Simulation, the program will simulate and plot the results in some graphics. as shown here. For the continuous model, it's more or less the same. You just need to enter some default values as part of the simulation. And after clicking Start Simulation, the model will plot the results on some graphics. Like this. Also, in order to facilitate the communication and interaction between the stakeholders, you can have access to a marketplace. Marketplace is like a forum page in which already registered users can interact, create new topic, post, or comment already created post, and interact ideas or share information. For accessing this forum, you just don't need to register again. The same registration credentials from previous COMate application will be sufficient.